In this video, we will explain table-related tags. You can learn from several table samples while previewing in Visual Studio Code. First, let's take a look at an example of the table tag. The table tag is used to create a table that organizes and displays data in rows and columns. The table tag visually organizes data and creates tables with multiple rows and columns. Rows are defined with the TR tag, header cells with the TH tag, and data cells with the TD tag. The table's style and layout can be customized using CSS. Next, let's take a look at the TR tag. The TR tag is used to define rows in a table. The TR tag is used to create each row of a table, containing cells, TD or TH. Each row can contain multiple cells, forming the overall structure of the table. Next, let's take a look at the TH and TD tags. The TH tag defines a table's header cell. Typically used in header rows, the content of the cells is bold and centered. The TD tag defines a standard table data cell, which displays regular table data. Next, let's take a look at the colspan and rowspan attributes. Colspan and rowspan are attributes used when a table cell spans multiple columns or rows. The colspan attribute allows a cell to span across multiple columns. The rowspan attribute allows a cell to span multiple rows. Next, let's look at the T-head, T-body, and T-foot tags. The T-head tag is used to define the header section of a table. It typically contains the column headers. The T-head tag is positioned at the top of the table, defining the column titles or headers. This helps to clearly distinguish sections of data. The T-body tag defines the body section of the table. It contains the data rows. The T-body tag contains the main body of the table's data. It is positioned between the rows enclosed by the T-head and T-foot tags. The T-foot tag defines the footer part of the table, which includes totals or nodes. The T-foot tag is located at the end of the table and is used to display totals or other annotations. It is especially useful when summarizing or showing totals for large datasets. Next, let's look at the caption and colgroup tags. The caption tag adds a caption, heading, to make the table's content clearer. It is usually placed at the top of the table and serves to summarize the table's overall content. The col group tag groups columns within a table and is used to apply styles or layouts. You can specify background colors or widths for specific columns by including the col tag. Let's look at another table example using the tags we've covered so far. The table tag is used to create a table that displays data in rows and columns. The T-head tag groups the header rows of the table. It usually contains TH tags, which serve as the headers. The T-body tag groups the main content of the table. It usually contains data rows composed of TD tags. The T-foot tag groups the footer rows of the table. It is suitable for displaying totals or nodes. The col group tag groups the columns of a table and is used to apply styles to them as a whole. The caption tag adds a caption or heading to the table, making it easier for users to understand the table's content. The col span attribute allows a cell to span across multiple columns. The row span attribute allows a cell to span multiple rows. The source code for this video can be downloaded from the official website. If you like, please visit the URL in the description to aid your learning. Next time, we will explain media-related tags. I hope this video helps improve your programming life. By subscribing to the channel, we can deliver more useful information to you.